Well, we have this very, very important report about Ambazonia Government in exile responding to Consultative Commission meeting in Ghana. We have a prior intro about this report from our director, and we will look a little into this report before we hand it over to him. Now, the government of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia in exile, led by President Dr. Samuel Ikome Sako, has issued a statement in response to a recent meeting held from April 7 to 20th involving several individuals and groups claiming to represent the interest of the Ambazonian people. The statement released by Dr. Martin Mungwa from the Department of Communications and IT stated that Ambazonians' key concerns is that the government has carefully reviewed the documents published following the meeting, including the pact and special press release, and has raised several concerns. So tonight, we look at the constitutional mandate. The government operates under the guidance of the Orders in Council, which defines its core duties as defending the Ambazonian territory and people during the ongoing war. The participants in the meeting are not actively engaged in the war effort. Also, we look at this concerns collaboration within the strategy. The government is open to collaboration, but it must be grounded in clearly defined roles and supported by demonstrated expertise aligned with the proven strategy for victory. Now take a look at also these concerns stated here. Premature transition planning. The idea of laying down a foundation for post-war governance is premature, according to Article 25 of the Orders in Councils. Now, what is Ambazonian's government's position in this case? The Ambazonian government in exile has reiterated its commitment to defending the territory and people during the war. The government emphasizes the need for unity and cooperation among legitimate actors in the struggle and warns against fomenting disunity or confusion at this stage of the struggle. Now, the meeting and the documents published right there on your screen have sparked a debate about the way forward for the Ambazonian people. And the government's position by Dr. Mungwa gives the need for a clear and coordinated approach to achieving their goals. So right here, Barrister Fru, the government's response here shows the complexities and challenges facing the Ambazonian struggle for self-determination. What implications can these be?
I don't see that meeting creating any challenges. That illegal meeting in Ghana, let me tell you, Tabitha, I did not even know that they had met in Vietnam. The questions that we need to start asking, who is funding them? How did they get tickets, hotel bills, traveling arrangements, everything, living arrangement to go and hold a meeting in Vietnam? What was the result? Now they did the same thing, finance, everything in Ghana. Who is paying? Who's paying the note? La République du Cameroon. Precisely John Gote, the colonial prime minister. The word that I have from Yaoundé is that the colonial prime minister has been asked by his colleagues, what can we do to stop these people, to bring your brothers back to the fold? And he goes and gathers all those remnants that you saw. Those people that you saw in Ghana, there's nobody who has one single fighter on the ground. Some of them are federalists. Some of them believe in special status. Some of, like Chris Anu says, let's take federalism for 20 years and then we can see whether we will do this and that. Those are remnants, some of them from our government. They have been meeting, they met in Canada, they had met in Vietnam, now they are meeting in Ghana and it will result to nothing. We are in control of the ground. We finance the ASA. We make sure that our people are protected. We call the shots. We do everything to protect our people. There is no, if they want, those who believe in the independence and sovereignty of the Southern Cameroon and Ambazonia, they can come back and join the LGA. They are not a problem for us. There is no debate. All that is La République trying to find a way out of the quagmire that it finds itself. They are doing it the wrong way, spending money, carrying remnants, hoodlums around the world, right to Vietnam and now in Ghana. What is the result? Nothing. Well, if the government has issued a very powerful communique, and Dr. Mongwa, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank him for publishing this very powerful communique that will keep these people at bay. If they want to participate, let them join us. And only those who believe in the sovereignty and the independence of Southern Cameroon, we will not just take any remnant. There is no way that if Chris Anu pretends to come back here, we will accept him. He is a traitor. A traitor is always a traitor. He made that audio, and the last thing he said is that the only person who was not there was Sako. Is Sako part of your group? Sako is our head of state and the leader of the Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. He doesn't belong to your renegade group. You have Chris Anu, Marianta, Rema, Akpanga, the other one they call Elvis Kometa, and you can name them. What is the objective of their meeting? Nothing. They just want to chop money, La Republic money. But that is not our business. They can chop as much money as they want. That is not our business. It is the business of La Republic keep losing money instead of coming to the table, meet one-on-one, government to government, just like we did in Puma. We will not divert from that. We will stay the course in that way. If they don't want to recognize this government, we will shove it down their throats and they will come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Barrister Fro. Now over to Commander Elvis. This is a situation where a supposed meeting is being held without the presence of its stakeholders. And Barrister Fro has clearly stated that it is not our business and we are not concerned. So what is your take in this perspective, or your perspective to this situation and this issue?
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Tabitha, for that question. Well, I don't think I could say any better than Barrister has said it. Many times we in the military wing, we prefer to allow our diplomatic corps handle those kind of situations.
Good.
We know very clearly that all the fighters they have their chain of command, and they are not fighting for any individual. So they could sit there all day and discuss whatever they want to discuss. That doesn't change. They know exactly who the actors are on the ground. They know exactly, where the orders come from, and that is not a matter of debate. So on that notion, I mean, we cannot deny Amazonians from meeting anywhere to discuss whatever they want to discuss. They can feel free. But again, we would not join in any destabilization of the current state of our, revolution. We have already gotten a structure where we have requested each and every Ambazonia to contribute positively towards a successful execution of this struggle. It's a lot easier for us to get accountability through our counties, our LGAs. It's a lot easier for us to get involved in mobilization through that way. And any other thing is just running around. It is funny because those people mentioned were people that started off as part of this interim government when we were still an interim government, right? They split and then they come back again. They rally themselves just to split. So whenever something is coming, whenever La Republique throws some meat out there, they form a faction, right? And then whenever there's just a kind of divide and conquer that we have seen over and over and over again, and we cannot continue to fall for such kind of traps. I think we're better off equipped now, well educated now, and they should do them, and we stay on the lane. We know where we're going to. If they at some point decide that they're tired of playing hanky panky, playing their whack-a-mole, they come back and get on the wagon, and we keep going. This wagon is going to Boya and nothing else, and nothing will stop it. Even if they exit, they feel free to come back. We're freeing Boya for everybody, Amazonia for everybody. We're not freeing for us alone. They would definitely join us to enjoy the fruits of Ambazonia. But we advise them that rather than running around, they should come clean. Most of them, as you see, have probably they can't even show up in their counties because they have been maybe uh, notorious for one reason or the other. And best thing is just to go and meet up with other people and try to execute a La Republic agenda. But they have no chance. They cannot even do that because they have no boots on the ground to be able to control or dictate what happens. So again, on that lane, nothing to really worry about from my perspective. Over to you, David.
Good.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that extensive perspective. It's always been an honor hosting you on the show, Barrister Fo. It's been an amazing time. Commander Elvis, thank you so much for the time you devote to giving us your remarkable perspective and thoughts. It's such an honor to have you. Well, until next time, this is where I'll be handing over the show to Mr. Ta. I believe we have more perspectives to share.